happening? Fucking coffee.
Cheers, mate. Right.
Oh, yeah, man.
Morning. Ready?
Fucking buzzing for this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes. You've done all the prep, right? You're running the week.
Round in the week, yeah. I'm feeling a little bit, my lower back feeling a bit beat up from kettlebells yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
But nothing too hectic.
Yeah. What's good, people? Timothy here. We are on this quest to find the most optimum functional human training there is, and on that we think running is a massive part of that. So part of creating this kind of training regimen we've got is looking at different goals and taking what we can from different practices that are already there. So one of the things we've looked at in terms of a running goal is the Royal Marines pre-joining fitness test. They do a 2.4 kilometer run or 1.5 miles in 12.5 minutes, then you have a 1 minute break, and then you've got to do another 2.4 kilometers or 1.5 miles in 10 minutes 30 the second time. So the first 2.4 is about 5-minute K pace, the second one, or 8-minute mile, the second one's about 4:20 K pace or 7-minute mile, so it ups a bit, and that's what the Marines have to do in order to sign up. They've got to pass that in order to join the Marines, along with a bunch of other tests they do, press-ups, pull-ups, all sorts of stuff, but that is their fundamental cardio endurance tests. And so I mentioned that to Josh. He wants to get into sort of 5K running, that's about 5K as a test to do, and he seems to like the idea, so we've been training now. Today's week 6 of doing sessions. They've been slowly getting harder to get us into that, and that's where we are today. How you finding it?
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Like I've been I haven't run for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And when you first mentioned this, I had like a little bit of anxiety around it.
Cool.
But yeah, so far so good, enjoying it. And I think, like you said, it's like one of the main primal pattern movements, right? As human beings, we would have run throughout existence. It would have probably been the most important aspect of fitness to us for years and years and years,
Yeah.
for modern society. And it's something that I've just neglected from my training for the last 3-4 years. And then, yeah, why not get back into it? And I think that Marines test is like, those guys are super fit guys, and it's like a real good benchmark to work towards.
Yeah, good. Strong heart, man. I think what builds a strong heart better than running? Cardio, and that transcends just the physical. But beyond that, session 6, we're here today. Last week I split it up into sort of 6 intervals where we did the race pace, the slower race pace and the faster race pace each 3 times. So we went slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast. It's sort of a pyramid scheme. So that was 6 intervals. This week we're shrinking it down again. There's basically essentially 4 intervals of 1.2 kilometers each. So we're going to go 5:30 K pace for the first interval, 4:40 for the second interval, so it'll go slightly faster, but not quite at the race day pace.
Yeah.
And then the second set of 2 intervals is going to be at race pace.
Okay.
So 5 minutes and 4:20. And you'll have 2 minutes rest in between each set.
Yeah.
But just to make it fractal, in the very last interval, so the 4th one, there is going to be a 1 minute break in the middle. Okay. So you're going to have 600 meters at 4:20 pace, 1 minute break, 600. So just to give, it's kind of breaking it down to give you that, because I know it's like, it's a lot, it's a big step up. But
so we're going to do the full distance, the equivalent of the same distance.
Exactly. So we're going to cover the distance with recovery, and the first half is going to be a little bit slower. So yeah, nice.
All right, cool.
Let's warm up.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, sick. This is quite experimental at the moment, but I'm really finding what works for running is warming up with some rope to get the spinal engine going, especially the underhand, with the rope close to your chest, to get this kind of figure of 8 going with the ribs ready for running. We'll do some pulsing as well to get the arms and the legs nice and synced. We'll do some coiling to get our lower lat and our obliques switched on, ready for running. And then we'll just do some light jog before we go into the session.
My feet are falling from the ground. Have my head up in the clouds so long. Down into the depths with fading light. Can't hold my breath for another. Can't hold my
I can actually feel like I can crank it. You know, like on a bike when you like have to pump. Cool, so we're about to do the first 1200. I wrote down 5:30 pace or nose breathing the whole way, so we really get cooking and warm from the inside. We're going to go 800 out, 400 back, so that we get some nice different shots, just to fill you in on the behind the scenes details, aren't we, Pete? Yeah. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah. Let's get started then. Ready? See you in a minute.
Such an incline, well, it's like that steady incline. Yeah. We're going 4-2. Yeah. If it's 3-3, at least we're balanced.
It's even, yeah. Yeah, we'll do 3-3 then.
Thinking about you are the imperfect storm.
Yeah. Said you were anxious before, how was it?
It was hard, man, that last
Yeah.
push. I just couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I was trying to find it really hard. I felt I was like wheezing,
Yeah.
chest getting really tight.
Yeah.
But it's good, like, that's the one thing about running.
Yeah.
Feels like you can just like push, burn through it, you know?
Yeah. Because it's such a, it's tough, but you can always keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious, isn't it? But yeah, you did great, man. And it was tougher with the, because it's slightly hilly. There was an incline on the way out, so you're even more fatigued.
Yeah.
Then you get to ride the hill a bit, but it doesn't stop your heart going.
Your mental state, when you turn a corner and you just see that incline.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Right, we'll walk it off now. Cool, session done, had a little cool down.
Yep.
Some ropes, a little stretch out. You feeling more ready for the Marines one?
Feeling like every week I'm getting a little bit better, yeah.
Yeah.
Although this was the first week where I thought I might actually die towards the end.
Yeah.
But it's good, it's like picking the pace up every week, you know,
Yeah.
feel that progression.
Yeah.
And also my body just seems to be getting used to running. I'm able to like follow the patterns a little bit more.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, and especially adding that nose breathing in at the beginning, gives you time to focus on the technique and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that all goes out the window when it gets a bit harder towards the end. But I think it's good to have that element to it as well.
Yeah, you did really good. We went a little bit slower than the paces intended, just because of the hills and the underfooting.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, the last few sets, which were the most important for you to be pushing it under fatigue, which is what we need to train, you smashed that out. So I think it's going to be another 4 to 6 weeks of sessions like this, building up slowly before we do it. But you're definitely making good progress. And I look forward to next Sunday. We'll do it again.
Yeah, sick, man. Thank you.
Bro.